A very good afternoon to all my children, to all my subscribers, and to everybody who is there in your home. So, your Dipti ma'am has come back to her own pavilion to give you the description of line to line description of a movie. So, last time I had stopped till Antonio's speech. In Act 1, Scene 1, I have stopped till Antonio's speech, where Antonio says that, okay, I hold the world, but as the world Krishanu, a stage where every man must play a part and mine a sad one. So, Antonio means to say that he considers this world, Krishanu, it is just like a stage. This world is just like a stage where every man comes and plays his own role. But so far as Antonio's role is concerned, he wants to say that his role in this world is a very sad one. So, with reference to Antonio's speech, Grishano replies that, let me play the fool. So, Grishano says that, let me play a jester's role. With mirth and laughter, let old wrinkle come. Let old wrinkles come. So, Grishano means to say that, let me play a jester's role where there will be joy and laughter as he had wrinkles as if he is in his old age. Okay, let there be joy and laughter till he had wrinkles as if he is in his olden age. Okay, and let my liver rather hit with wine than my heart cool with the mortifying groans. So Krishano means to say that let me warm my body, let me heat my liver. That means he wants to warm his body. Okay, he wants to warm his body with wine rather than cool his spirit with the painful groans. So what does he want to say by this word? He means to say to Antonio that, see Antonio, you are always looking melancholy, you are always looking sad. So he gives certain examples to Antonio. He says to Antonio that let there be joy and laughter till he had wrinkles as if he is in his old age. And then what will happen? Okay, he will warm his body. He wants to warm his body with what? He wants to warm his body with wine. Okay, then cool his spirit with the painful groans. And why should a man whose blood is warm within sit like his grandsire cut in alabaster? So, Grishano means to say that why should a man with the warm blood in his veins, he sits like his grandfather's statue. He sits like his grandfather's statue, okay, which is made of white marble. Which is made of white marble. Cut in alabaster money, which is made of white marble. Sleep when he wakes and creeps into the jaundice by being peevish. Please underline this word, children, which is very, very important. So, Grishano means to say that why should he sleep? Why should that particular man sleep during the waking hours? Okay, why should he sleep during the waking hours and catch jaundice due to his bad temper? By being peevish money, due to his bad temper. Okay, and so I tell thee what, Antonio, I love you. The Grishano wants to say to Antonio that, Antonio, since you are my friend, I love you very much. Okay, so it is my love that speaks all these words to you. So Grishano says to Antonio that, Antonio, do not take it otherwise. It is out of love that I am speaking all these words to you. Okay. Again, please mark down this line, children. There are a sort of men whose visages do cream and mantle like a standing pond. Please mark down this quotation, okay, this line. So he means to say that there are men with faces. There are men with faces covered as a stagnant pool is covered with slime and dirt. As a stagnant pool is covered with slime and dirt. Okay, please mark this line once again. I am explaining the line. Please write down, children. Okay, there are men with faces covered as a stagnant pool is covered with slime and dirt. Okay, and do a willful stillness entertain with purpose to be dressed in an opinion of wisdom, gravity, profound conceit. So he means to say that there are men with faces which are covered as a stagnant pool is covered with slime and dirt. And then such type of people, such type of men, they remain silent. You know why do they remain silent, Antonio? Such type of men, they remain silent to have a reputation. They want to create a reputation. Reputation for what? Reputation for wisdom, reputation for gravity, reputation for profound conceit. Please underline these words, okay? This type of people, they remain like that. They want to create a sort of, okay? They want to create a sort of reputation. Reputation for wisdom, reputation for seriousness, and they want to show to other people that they are in a very deep thinking. They are in a very deep thinking, okay? As who should say, I am Sir Oracle. Please underline this word, I am Sir Oracle. So such type of people, they remain silent to create a reputation for wisdom, to create a reputation for deep thought. And these type of people, okay, they want to say, they express themselves, okay, as if they are saying that I am the fountain of wisdom. I am Sir Oracle means that I am the fountain of wisdom. I have a lot of knowledge. I am the fountain of wisdom. And when these people speak, and when they speak, okay, let others keep quiet. And when this sort of people, they speak, they show their way as if they are making others quiet. Such type of people we have in the society also, okay? So this type of people, when they speak, they want to show by their reputation, okay? They want to create a sort of seed. They want to create a sort of deep thinking, okay? And to show to other people that they have a lot of wisdom, and they make the other people keep quiet. So, oh my Antonio, and when I open my lips, let no dogs bark. That means this type of reputed people, they want to show their wisdom and they make the others people quiet. Oh my Antonio, then Grishano says out of love to Antonio, oh my Antonio, I do know of this, that therefore only are reputed wise for saying nothing when I am very sure if they should speak would almost damn those ears which hearing them would call their brothers fools. So Grishano says, oh dear Antonio, I know such type of people. Oh dear Antonio, I know such type of people. They are known as wise. Okay? They are known as wise as long as they are silent. They are known as wise as long as they are silent. So I am very sure that if this type of people speak out, and those who hear them speak out, would curse their ears. They would curse their ears. Why they would curse their ears? For the sin of calling their brothers fools. For the sin of calling their brothers fools. So, almost damn those ears which hearing them would call their brothers fools. I tell you more of this another time. So, Antonio, I will speak to you later on about all these certain things, okay? But fish not with this melancholy bit. So, do not make yourself, okay, look such type of people, look like the other such type of people like this, as I have already explained to you, as people who show their wisdom, as people who show their profound conceit, as people who show their deep thinking. Do not show your nature. Do not show your behavior like this sort of people, okay? But fish not with this melancholy bit. At melancholy, I have already told you the meaning of melancholy, as I have already explained in Act 1, Scene 1, the very first paragraph. And Antonio was in a melancholy state of nature, okay? As you all know what is melancholy. So, for this full gudgeon, and what does the word gudgeon means? It's a small, worthless fish. It's a small, worthless fish, okay? For this full gudgeon, this opinion, come good Lorenzo. So he says over here, do not look for popularity with such a tool as your sad face. as your sad face. Antonio, Lorenzo, come, farewell for now. Lorenzo, you come with me, farewell for now. I am leaving. I shall finish my advice to you after the dinner time. So Greciano says to Antonio that, okay, I'm going to come to you after the dinner time and finish all of my talks with you after that. Then Lorenzo says, well, we will leave you then till dinner time. Then Lorenzo says at that moment, okay, we will leave you till dinner time. I must be one of the same dumb wise men. Again, please mark down this line, children. Lorenzo says that I must be one of the same dumb wise men. Okay, I must be like one of those silent wise men. I must be like one of those silent wise men, for Greciano never lets me speak. When Greciano starts talking, he never lets anybody speak in front of him. So he says over here, it's better that I keep quiet right now for this moment. Now Greciano says, well, keep me company, but 2 years more, okay? Thou shalt not know the sound of thine own tongue. So Greciano means to say that, well, if you only give me company for 2 years more, if you only give me company for 2 years more, you will not recognize the sound of your own voice in that case also. Then Antonio says, farewell, I will grow a talker for this year. So after the speech which is given by Greciano, Antonio gives his reply. He says that, farewell, I will start speaking, which is after your advice. And before your advice, I will never speak. Then Greciano says, thanks, I faith, for silence is only commendable in a neat's tongue dried. So Greciano says to Antonio, okay, thanks for saying this word, okay, because silence is only praiseworthy. You know, people who are silent, they are praiseworthy for other people. For silence is only praiseworthy in a dried ox's tongue. Okay, then he leaves. Greciano leaves, and Exeunt, Greciano and Lorenzo, they go away. Then Antonio says, is that anything now? Is there anything of concern right now? Then Bassanio says, Greciano speaks an infinite deal of nothing. Please mark down this line once again, children. So Bassanio says, Greciano speaks an infinite deal of nothing more than any man in all Venice. So in reference to Antonio's speech, Bassanio says to Antonio, you know, Antonio, Greciano indulges himself in such idle talk. Greciano indulges himself in such idle talk much more than any other man in Venice. Okay, much more than any other man in Venice. His reasons, please mark down, children, once again, these lines are very, very important. His reasons are as 2 grains of wheat hid in 2 bushels of chaff. Okay, so the speech which Greciano has given right now, you know, Antonio, his speech is like the 2 grains of wheat which is hidden in the 2 bushels of the wordless stuff. Okay, which is hidden in the 2 bushels of wordless stuff. You shall seek all day ere you find them. You can spend your whole day. You can spend your whole day to find them. And when you find them now, you will find them not worth the search. Okay. So, and when you have them, they are not worth the search. And so when you get the speech, when you come to know about the speech, you will find them not worth the search. Antonio says, well, tell me now, what lady is the same to whom you swore a secret pilgrimage, okay, that you today promised to tell me of? So Antonio says to Bassanio that, Bassanio, finally you just tell me, okay, that who is the lady to whom you have decided to pay a visit, okay, secretly. Please tell me now, okay, to which is the lady to whom are you going to pay a secret visit that you today promised to tell me of, which you already told to me today, and you have already promised to me that you are going to tell me, okay, which is the lady that you are promising to pay a secretly visit. Then Bassanio confesses to Antonio, it's not unknown to you. You know, Antonio, okay, nothing is unknown to you. How much I have disabled mine estate. Once again, children, I tell you to mark these lines, which is very important. Bassanio says to Antonio, you know how much I have disabled mine estate. You know, I have spent my meager fortune. Bassanio says to Antonio, he confesses everything to Antonio, saying that I have already spent my meager fortune. Meager fortune upon what? By having a more lordly way of living. Actually, you know, Bassanio used to lead a very luxurious life. So he confesses to Antonio. When Antonio asks him that which is the lady to whom you are going to pay a secret visit, then Bassanio says to Antonio that you know everything about me. Okay, nothing is unknown to you. Then Bassanio says to Antonio that, you know, Antonio, I have spent my meager fortune. How? For what? Now, by a lordly way of living. Okay? How I have disabled mine estate? By something showing a more swelling port. Now, what does this mean? Bassanio means to say that, Antonio, I have already passed my days with a very luxurious way of living. Then my faint means would grant continuance. He means to say that my moderate income would allow me to do such thing. I had a moderate income, but my way of living was very lordly, and I have already spent my maximum money on this type of lordly living. Nor do I now make moan to be abridged from such a noble rate. So Bassanio says that, for that I do not complain. For this lordly way of living, I do not complain. That I can no longer live in such a lifestyle as like the nobles as I was leading, okay, before. For that I have no complaint. So, but my chief care is to come fairly off from the great depths. Now Bassanio says that, you know, Antonio, my main tension, my main worry. What is my main worry? My main worry is to come honorably out of the heavy depths, out of the heavy depths that I have incurred, when? In my youth time, okay, and its extravagance, okay, and its extravagance in my youth time and its extravagance, okay. So wherein my time something too prodigal hath left me gauge. He had spent his income very extravagantly, okay, and so he wants to say that his main tension, his main worriness is for what? Is to come honorably out of his heavy debts. Why? Now because he had spent his money extravagantly. He knows that very well, okay. And to you, Antonio, I owe the most. That is why he says to Antonio that for this I owe you the most. Antonio, both in terms of money and love. I know that you love me very much, okay? As well as in case of money also you have helped me. And but what to do? My lordly way of living, okay? My lordly way of living and spending extravagantly has left me in this position. And for this, I know that I owe you the most, for in terms of money also and in terms of love also. And I have a warranty to unburden all my plots and purposes. And for this, you can, okay, both in terms of money, both in terms of love, I owe you the most. And your affection also gives me the enough strength. I know your love, I know your affection, okay, which gives me enough strength to unburden all my plots and purposes. And that is the reason I have come to you, to unburden, to tell you everything about my plots, about my purposes, how to get clear of all the debts I owe, okay, to disclose you all my plans and pay off all my debts. That is why I have come to you. Then Antonio says, I pray you, good Bassanio, let me know it, and if it stand, as you yourself still do. Then Antonio says to Bassanio that tell me everything, good Bassanio. Please tell me everything, good Bassanio. If your plan is perfectly honorable, as you are, okay, within the eye of honor, be assured, my purse, my person, my extremist means lie all unlocked to your occasions. So he says that, Antonio, okay, Antonio says to Bassanio that please tell me everything good, Bassanio. Okay, what do you want from me? If your plan is perfectly honorable as you are, then you can make sure. You can make sure from my side that my money, my body, and all my resources will be available for your future use. So, children, here I stop. Please subscribe my channel, like, comment, and share. Okay, my video clips to everybody. Thank you so much.